We are showing the role by proposing policies which would bring incentives for the companies, for the market, to bring the e-mobility into a reality and to a scale at European level, because we need that for decarbonization. This is not a problem to be solved by one sector in particular, so it's not up to car industry or energy industry or digital industries. They have all to work together in order to provide this future for decarbonization of transportation in Europe.
It's a very important aspect in terms of reducing greenhouse gas emissions, but this depends on the electricity that we use in electric vehicles being based on clean sources. So one of the things that we have done in the Clean Energy for All Europeans package is ensure that the highest possible renewables target be authorized and approved by the member states and the parliament. And then the other element that's very important is in the market design part of that package, of which there are 4 different legislative acts. And in there are a whole number of provisions that encourage better integration of renewables into the electricity grid and to make sure that demand response is more adapted, is used better, and that prosumers can participate more actively in developing their own renewable energy sources, contribute to the grid, use the energy properly. And this also applies to those people using e-vehicles.
E-mobility has a clear impact on the decarbonization targets of Europe. So from this point of view, Europe needs to continue to push on aggressive CO2 emission targets, on zero emission targets mandates for vehicles. And I think it needs to also consider the importance of a smart charging solution that enable to manage in best possible way the networks. And last but not least, to allow cars and electric vehicles to participate to the energy market.
We believe that electrifying urban mobility will be crucial for cities around the world to meet their ambitious air pollution and climate goals. We are at a very early stage of learning how e-mobility can be enabled by mobility platforms. But our initial work on more than a dozen electric vehicle pilot projects around the world show the immense potential that shared mobility can have in propelling electric vehicle adoption. For example, in London, we ran a pilot project. Within 4 months and only 60 electric vehicles, we were able to enable more than 40,000 trips. So we want to work with partners and cities, but we also need the support from EU policymakers. We believe that we need to move towards a policy framework that starts recognizing the opportunities but also the challenges of shared and electric mobility and not solely private and personal e-mobility. So we believe that this will also help in addressing and simplifying the business and policy concerns around convincing people to buy electric vehicles and instead focusing more on enabling more e-mobility trips and kilometers.